Okay. There we go. So, let's stand up. And we're going to do... Can you do like a fuzzy lip? Can we try it?
I'll try it. I'm not very good at it.
That's okay, I'm not either. Ready? It's okay. So take a really big breath, and then just use that to get it started and try and keep that flow going.
Okay.
It's okay.
I can't do this. Okay. The lips just don't do that. Ah.
Try it again.
Yeah. I don't know. It's like stop.
Just stop. That's okay. Let's try. We've done like a roll R before, right?
Yeah.
Can we do? Let's do like like an S. Just keep it really, really strong the whole time. Okay. I guess it'll be a Z, JK, because it can't be an S and
I was like
sing at the same time. He's like, how does that work? Okay, so
one
we'll do
pitch.
a Z. A Z. Try and keep it really consistent. We're gonna keep going with this. Can I have you try and think of them as all like one, like you're drawing a straight line. So there's not really bumps in it with each note, but it's just super consistent. Like there's almost no change, just kind of sliding through the notes. Can I have you like draw a line while you do it?
Yeah.
Good. Did you hear how that one? What I'm hearing is like they're each like accented a little bit. And my goal is like to have them be super smooth across. Yeah? So try and listen for that.
Okay.
You're doing good.
Okay.
Good. That one was really good. Awesome. Let's do Z, 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 Z. So try and feel the sound on the Z. So it's not just Z, 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 but it's like Z, 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 Z. So you're even singing through the Z still, through the letter Z.
Okay. I don't know how you did that.
So take a little bit of time on the Z before you open to the E.
Okay.
So just Z, Z. So kind of like split it in half a little bit on each note. Sorry, that was weird. Try not to like punch the E when it comes out, just make it really smooth. Good job. Yeah, good. That's right. I know you have to exaggerate it. You have to be like, this is so over the top. It's ridiculous. Okay. Try and really make it not as much an S. Good job. Those are really good. So the goal with those is just trying to connect, because the Z is like a constant airflow. You can't really do that without breathing through it to bring the sound forward. But then bringing the E into it makes it actually like closer to singing. So that's the goal. It kind of goes from little steps up to that.
Gotcha.
Can we do... we're gonna go Z. Can I have you make it really... So, aim for it being like like it kind of feel like in the back of your throat, kind of like when you yawn, where it goes like, where you feel everything kind of open up in the back. I want you to aim for that when you start the E.
Okay.
So now we're gonna add. I like that space opening. It sounds like you're creating the space in a good way. So it's really good. What do you feel when you do that?
I feel like it's open.
Like it kind of just is like. Oh. I always like. I had a voice teacher who'd say it's like one of those little umbrellas, like the little tiny toothpick umbrellas.
Oh, yeah.
That like you put one of those in your throat and it just like opens up right back there. So that's kind of what I imagine sometimes. So what we want with the space, so we create space to sing, but then we don't sing in the space. It's kind of a weird thing. So in order for the sound to be where we want it to be, you have that open space in the back, and then the sound's kind of aimed outside your forehead. So like, I don't know if we talked about like having like a unicorn or like right between your eyebrows or like filling it in the bridge of your nose. So it's like we open that space up in the back, but then we don't sing in that space. So it's not pulling the sound back into our throat. So like, this wasn't what I was hearing, but like some people, they'll like create that space and then they go, and it's like really far back in your throat. And then you can hear it fine and it sounds nice to you, but the audience hears this like muffled, quiet sound because it's in your throat. So what we want is creating that space. But then I'm aiming the sound as forward as I can, like over that space. So it kind of arches up, like I imagine it like going up over my ears and then arching forward into my forehead. So can we try and have that image?
Mm-hmm.
So we'll keep doing that. Big breath.
Z.
Good. Can I have you do just Z? So open on the top one.
Sorry.
You're
I
good.
didn't know I was doing that.
That's okay. Just really aim it like way out your forehead. Can I have you watch yourself in the mirror? You're just kind of singing to the floor. So like, it's weird. I hate doing this in my lessons too. But I want you to look. Sorry, I can't even like. Where'd you go? Oh, you're behind me. I was like, oh no. So I want you to look in the mirror just to keep your eyes up. So just look yourself in the eyes. Or you can look at the wall above you if you don't want to just stare at yourself while you sing, because it is kind of a weird feeling. Okay, we'll keep doing that. And keep that. Try and feel it really arch over the top. And then out. It's okay. Okay. Awesome. I think that's really good. It helps get the air flowing, but then you're opening up to a really nice sound. It's really clear and like it's in a good place where we want it to be when the sound comes out. So that's awesome. So since we don't have much time, let's just go through. So I found a couple of churchy songs. Where is it? And we can look through either one. Oh, I paid for a blank piece of paper. Nice. Look at that. That's all that's on there.
You can reuse it. Psycho.
So I've kind of played through them. We can go through either one. It's basically just the melody line. So they're mostly just written like the hymn. It's just like a hymn arrangement. So if you wanted to ever do something that wasn't just like straight from the hymn book, they're nice. So